Me, 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 me. New Blood, Old Steel, Volume 2. This is the battle of timeless terror. Judas Priest versus Spirit Box. Metal isn't dead. It's reincarnating. And this time, it's got both studded leather and LED lighting. If you're the kind of person who yells painkiller at a wedding DJ,
are you some kind of freak?
Or if you just discovered Spirit Box through an anime edit on TikTok,
Tick-tock on the clock. Whoa, welcome home, Kesha.
This is where you belong. You belong here. This episode's a mosh pit across time. Because there's something sacred, a little slightly insane.
It's alright, I'm just a little crazy.
About pairing an old school metal cathedral with a post-metal haunted house. This is the audio equivalent of riding a Harley into a glitchy dream. Judas Priest Painkiller. 1990. For the newbies, welcome to the Church of Speed and Steel. Judas Priest didn't just define heavy metal, they carved it into chrome. By 1990, the band had already been through a dozen lives. Starting in bluesy proto-metal territory and gradually leveling up into shiny armor sonic warriors. Then came Painkiller. And suddenly, everything was faster, sharper, more furious. It was like Priest took one look at thrash, cracked their knuckles, and said, "Oh, you want it fast?" And holy leather, Batman. Did I just make a Batman reference? They delivered. Halford was already a vocal god. But here on this album, he's an infernal banshee. And the new drummer, Scott Travis, injects pure rocket fuel into every track. This wasn't just a great Priest record.
You speak English?
I can't even talk.
Zoo, you may be the single dumbest human.
This wasn't just a great Priest record. This was a challenge thrown at every metal band on earth. The key track, of course, is Painkiller. 5 minutes of pure fire. The intro alone is a defibrillator.
Stupid.
Deep Cut, Nightcrawler, one of my favorites, a horror movie turned power metal epic. It's pure Halloween in a double kick form. But why does it still matter? It's one of the few albums that unites the denim crowd, the leather crowd, and even the occasional prog freak.
Look at that freak.
You want technical skill? You want theatrical flair? And primal scream therapy? This album is a fucking blueprint. But for fans of today, Power Trip, Enforcer, Municipal Waste, or any band pushing the speed thrash revival, Now let's talk Spirit Box, Eternal Blue in 2021. For the old heads, this is your fucking wake-up call in a 7-string form. Spirit Box doesn't play by genre rules. They bend them and twist them like strings on a headless guitar. Eternal Blue came out in 2021, during a time when the world felt like it was disintegrating. And instead of rage for rage's sake, Spirit Box gave us darkness with dimension, weight with a sense of melody, madness with emotional depth. Courtney LaPlante is one of the most compelling front women in metal's modern era. She shapeshifts vocally between angelic and demonic in seconds. The band's sound is a high wire act between chaotic riffage and dreamy ambiance. Just think Meshuggah's mechanics mixed with Deftones' atmosphere. They're what happens when metalcore kids grow up, discover shoegaze, and decide to make it heavy as sin. One of the key tracks is Holy Roller. This is a modern exorcism in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. No clean vocals, just pure spiritual violence. A deep cut and a favorite of mine is Constance. Which is a gut-wrenching tribute to the grief and memory, heavy in ways that have nothing to do with distortion. But why does it matter? Spirit Box doesn't just play to your ears. They aim for your soul. If you think modern metal is all breakdowns and no brains, this is your myth-busting movement. But for fans of yesterday, you got Fear Factory, Devin Townsend, Tool, or any band that ever tried to turn pain into poetry. So old riffs light the fire, new riffs pour on the gasoline. The metal continuum doesn't stop. It loops, it reinvents, it reinvigorates. Judas Priest paved the road in molten steel, but Spirit Box is painting it neon in real time. So if you love Priest and haven't tried Spirit Box, you're missing an absolute spiritual experience. And if you're only just hearing of Judas Priest, welcome. Welcome to the thunder. Open your mind, sharpen your ears. The future of metal still screams with the past echoing underneath it.
And you're super smart.
So some classic cuts for the curious out there, the young, the youth, the children. Judas Priest Painkiller. Iron Maiden Aces High. Dio, Stand Up and Shout.
You got the power! Stand up and shout! Shout, shout!
Megadeth, Hangar 18. And Black Sabbath, Children of the Grave. Modern mayhem for the stuck in the past. Go try Spirit Box, Holy Roller, Sleep Token, The Summoning, Orbit Culture, we talked about them earlier, From the Inside, Code Orange, Bleeding into Blur, and don't forget Ginger, Pisces. All great bands. Go listen. Metal lives in past and future. All you have to do is press play. I'm Fred Carroll. You may not agree with me, but I think it's time that we teach the young and teach the old, because we are fading. We're fading fast. It's over. I'm Fred Carroll, Headbangers History. See ya.